Hello, all of you. Welcome to this group here. I'm Dr. Kirti Kanodia, and I'm here to answer the questions that you're going through, the struggles in your life right now. Feel free to open up, to talk, to understand what is happening. Hello, all of you. Welcome to this group here. I'm Dr. Kirti Kanodia, and I'm here to answer the questions that you're going through, the struggles in your life. So please feel free to ask. If you're not able to ask, you can text here. We are here to look at the text and also answer you here. To give a little introduction about me, I'm a healer since 12 years in this field now, and I'm able to, touch many people towards the healings and all. And on request, we have started this open group discussion so that people could understand what actually is happening in their life right now. And this is going to make them connect to their own self. So our motive is to connect to the self here, not anything else, but you need to connect to your own self. And if you feel that you're not in that space right now to connect, to talk, to understand, you can at least text me here, chat me here, and I'll be, without telling your name, I'll be telling you whatever is the question been asked here. Anyone, they can come up, they can ask if they would like to know. So the group discussion today could be if you're feeling very lonely, because after the pandemic, we have seen a lot of depression cases has increased already. People are going through a lot of career issues right now. And not only this, but people are also going through a lot of relationship issues as if now. So any of the thing you can just pick up, whether it is your psychological issue, whether it's a relationship issue, whether you feel that you're going through a lot of financial issues right now, or maybe you're not able to understand exactly what is happening in your life and your mind right now. So whatever it is here, you can just talk to me, you can ask me, and you can also understand that which part of you is holding on to all these things that is making you feel in a certain way. So first of all, let me introduce you what healings are. Basically, healings is all about you and yourself. So there is always a part of you that creates a belief system, and that belief system further gives a lot of issues in your life. So for an example, if you are going through trust issues, suppose you feel that they have you have issues in trusting. So that time you need to understand that what has happened in your life lately. Maybe it could be in your inner child, that is your childhood, or it could be the womb story, or it could be you're carrying on to a lot of energies of someone else, whether your parents, whether your grandparents, your lineage, or maybe your ancestors here. So when you carry those energy inside you, it is called as foreign energies. And when you carry that foreign energies inside the body, you lose the part of you. So to carry something else in the body, you have to lose the part of you somewhere. And in order to lose the part of you, you create a lot of issues in your life, whether it is any diseases in the body that lately happening frequently with the people right now, or it could be any other issues of the life, whether it is mental, financial, psychological, or relationship. So feel free to come up with the questions that you're coming up, and this is definitely going to help you to connect the dots within yourself and free yourself from the cage that you have caged unknowingly. So you were very small, you didn't know what to do that time, and you have caged yourself. But now, being matured enough, you understand what you have taken up, you understand what all you have done. So this will be the time for you to overcome certain emotions, to overcome certain belief systems. I don't promise that within the group you're going to release everything out, because there could be certain things that are very deep rooted. So you need to overcome that, maybe privately, or maybe, try a little harder to overcome that. But whatever we can do here, we are going to try, and we are going to, make sure that, you're at least satisfied within. You feel that lightness, you feel that peace within you before you sleep today. And before we start here, I would like to tell one thing. This is a very, personal space to discuss your personal life, or, to discuss about yourself, coming out and discussing yourself. So I would request to everyone in the group to maintain decency, and to maintain that, whatever the person is talking here is not leaked outside the group. So whatever you hear here, whatever you're hearing, whatever you're talking here, or whatever you see people going through here, keep it to yourself. and make sure that you're not discussing it outside. So this is the first thing that you need to understand, is maintaining privacy. Hmm? And second thing, the thing that you feel that you're going through, you feel that, it could be very huge for you, and it could be not, it could be very easy for someone else. So that does not put the person in a place where the person can judge anyone. So one person will be master into one thing, other person could be mastering into another thing. So that does not mean that the first person is weaker than the second person, or the second person is weaker than the first person. Everyone, they face their own challenges, and everyone face their own issues when it is coming up to tackle with. So for some people, it is very easy to tackle anger. But for some people, they can do anything in the world, but they cannot tackle anger. So it depends. And we have also seen lately people are going through a lot of losses, like, I mean to say, the losses with the relationship, with the people they are losing, with the pandemic. Many people, many families have lost many people around them. So there is a lot of grief also seen nowadays. So this is the platform where you can understand what is going on, and you can understand how you can overcome those things in your life. So if anyone would like to see, you have texted me with, there has been a direct message, but there's no name here. So still, yes. So it is very important to maintain privacy, and we make sure that you're doing that. So you can, like this, you can send me the direct message if you feel like. You have to just go to these three dots there, and you have to go for direct message. Yeah. All right. So here is the first question here. Okay. So the person does not want to reveal the name, so I'm not going to reveal the name here. But person want to know that if the person is going through depression, okay, so what could be the reason of depression? Because the person feel that, after losing, um, whom, okay, it is not written that person has lost whom, but some, it could be some close family members. After that, the person is feeling very depressed in his life. So I don't even know whether it is his or her, because there's no name written here. It's just a user. The name is, yes. So when you go through a lot of things, you see, what is depression? Depression is the stage of denial. Hmm? So when you lose someone, you're not ready to lose that person. And when you've lost that person in your life already, your mind is into that denial. So mind is not ready to accept that I've lost that person. And the mind, when the mind is not ready to accept that you've lost that person, you're going through a lot of denial mode. So what is denial? Not accepting, not expressing yourself. And when you're not able to express yourself, you suppress everything within you. You're suppressing everything inside you. It's like running away from the reality of life. And when you're running away from the reality of life, obviously you're going to feel depressed, because you're holding that baggage inside you. You're not able to, you have caged yourself with that baggage here. So when you have caged yourself with that baggage, you're not able to overcome that baggage. And that baggage is getting more and more deeper inside you. It's going into your vein, because, this is a reminder of the body and mind that you have to release something out. You have to overcome certain things, because until you overcome certain things, you won't be able to, live your life completely. You cannot cherish yourself in that life, because there's some rotten thing inside you. The emotions that you're not expressing out is getting rotten inside you. And when it is getting rotten inside you, it will start spreading its wings. It will start spreading its roots inside you. Hmm? And this will further give you more and more depression, until one day you say, this is enough, and I need to overcome that. Yeah. So I hope I have answered your question correctly, and I hope that you understood what I'm trying to tell you here. Okay. Yeah. So the affirmation that you can do for this: I accept the flow of life the way it is. So anyone, if you can relate with this depression story, or you can relate that you've lost someone in the life and you're not able to let go of that person, it could be, losing the person physically. It could also be if you've lost the person, or some breakups, or, relationship loss, or distance. For all the affirmation that, I accept the flow of life as it is. Hmm? Okay. Hmm? So write down, I'm repeating one last time, I accept the flow of life as it is. totally and completely. So this will help you to address the emotions and accept what has happened in your life. You are accepting the flow of life by doing this affirmation. You can repeat the affirmation as many times you can. If you wish, you can write the affirmation. If you don't wish, you can just look into the mirror and say the affirmation, or you can just keep on repeating like chanting in the mind. Hmm? Yes, it is the feeling of low and depression same. No? When you feel depressed, yeah, so when you feel depressed, you see that, your energies are dipping. What is depressed? Deep pressed emotion. So what you're doing, you're pressing yourself down, your emotions down. And with that, what will happen? The payoff towards is you're, suppressing your vibration also. So when you suppress the vibration, it causes the low feeling inside you. So depression is always a low feeling, but low feeling is not always a depression here. So suppose if you feel depressed, depression is a more intense emotion than the low feeling. Depression will hold the low feeling inside you. But if you're feeling, low feeling can be momentary. But depression has to be a lot of suppressed emotions since many years. Okay, that get triggers with certain, maybe certain moments or certain situations of the life. But when you talk about low moments, it could be momentary. So today I wanted to do this, it didn't happen, so I'm feeling low. Or today I thought that I'll get up, I'll do so and so things, and I did not do that. Yeah? So when I don't do that, little things, so I can feel low. So low feeling could be momentary, but depression is a long-term depressed emotion. So it is one and the same, but there's also a lot of difference between both. A depressed person will definitely will feel low, but a low person does not have to necessarily feel depressed. But every day, if you're going through the same feeling of low, then it can later convert into huge depression of your life. So try to understand that way you're wanting to be more productive, or maybe coming back into a lot of discipline of the life. If you think that is the thing, so you will see that when you start doing that, do anything consistently, at least for 3 months, then you will see lot of changes coming up in the life. Hmm? I hope this answers your question. Hmm? Okay. So the affirmation for the low feeling is, I allow myself to get disciplined, and I allow myself to bring back the high vibration in me. I allow myself to come into discipline, and I allow myself to bring back the high vibration in me. You're welcome. Okay. So if you're suffering from back pain since several years, that means, see, I cannot generalize the back pain and say here, because it could be something very severe inside you, or it could be something that has to do with your day-to-day life also. But still, I'll tell you what could be the possibility. So usually when you see the back pain is what? It's a posture of, the body posture. And, it's a strength, your body is dependent on that strength. For the movements of the life, you need that strength, the backbone. The spine is very important here to structure, to keep your body in structure. So if you have the back pain, that means, the support in the life has been very low. This could also mean that you always felt, that you're doing everything independently, and there was, the minimum support around you. There was a minimum, reach out to you. So your childhood could have been very traumatic, or, the rejected feeling in the body could be. So back pain is a emotion that says to you, this is the time to wake up and understand where you need to support your own self, where you need to understand that you need to accept your body the way it is. And when you do that, you will see a lot of changes coming up. And this can also further lead to a lot of emotional traumas inside you, because you have written here that it is since several years. So there's a lot of intensity in that back pain, because every day back pain would be like you're sleeping down, morning you're relaxed, your body is relaxed. So you feel that there's no pain. But by the time the evening is coming up with the entire day work, there could be a back pain. But here, when you talk about it since several years, then you need to really understand here where you have lost the support, the love and compassion. And whatever happened in your childhood, whatever the traumas that has happened in your childhood, or maybe during your growing period, that is completely different. That is completely different from what you are today. So today, at this moment, you can support your own self completely. That time you were a kid, you didn't know what to do. You didn't know how to behave differently. But today you know. So try to understand what will make you feel happy, what will make you feel, connected to your own body. When you do that, slowly you will understand what kind of support you're looking for. And when you understand that, that will the point that you will start knowing how to overcome that pain. And if suppose you have been detected with some chronic disease or anything in this way, then I would say that, first start doing these affirmations and start also taking the healing so that you can overcome it completely. Because the body will, convert. It will start first, it will start giving you little messages, little pain, little uneasiness and all. But when you overlook those things, it will start becoming more severe, and then slowly it can get converted into chronic diseases. So that is the reason where you need to completely understand that what is the condition of your back right now. If you have not seen the doctor till now, if you don't know what is happening in your back, I'll suggest you once go for the checkup. And many people, they will have back pain when there's slip disc problem and all. What is that? That is again the suppressed emotions. Hmm? You have to overcome lot of emotions. You need to forgive lot of people, including your own self, and that is where it is going to help you. So the affirmation that you can do here is, hmm, I support my vibrant health completely. I support my vibrant health completely. Hmm? See, I'll go with line. Okay, so I'll go one by one. Whoever is texting me. Hmm? So the next question is, what does regular leg and heel pain indicate? Heel pain got added recently. So when you have a lot of leg pain, that means somewhere you're feeling that you're stuck in your life. You're not able to reach to the goals that you've already wished or that you have decided for your own self, the committed goals. When you don't, when you're not able to reach to your committed goals, it will start getting suppressed into the legs. And when it starts getting suppressed into the legs, it will start paining for you, because there's no flow of movements in your life. And when there is no flow of movements in the life, there will be restricted movement in the legs, and that will come up in a form of pain. So as I told you, when you don't look at something that your body is trying to say you, it will increase, it will get intensified. So that is why the heel pain has been added into it, because you're trying to overcome a situation very badly. Okay, you're wanting to overcome certain situations of your life completely, but you're not able to do that. Or maybe you're wanting to, some miracle to happen in your life, or something to happen in your life that will change your life completely. If that is the thing, obviously it will go into a lot of aches and pains, especially in the legs. Hmm? So try to say to yourself that, I allow the positive movements in my life. That could help you. Because what is legs? Legs is movement, moving from one place to another place, moving ahead in your life. So when you feel blocked in your mind with that movements, you can start storing in the legs. So what I'm telling you is the generalized pains and aches that you're talking me about. And if you check my YouTube channel, you will see a lot of affirmations and meditations towards the body pains. And it is definitely going to help you a lot with that. So every day, at least for 21 days, listen to those meditations. One meditation at a time. Don't club 2, 3 meditation in a row. Either you can, take a gap of 2, 3 hours and go with other meditation here. Hmm? So I'm going to the next person. Okay, how do I start to heal my psoriasis and release it from my body? I'm ready to let it go, but nothing seems to be working. I've been trying to heal it for the past 12, 13 years, but it is just seem to be staying the same, getting the worst with the time. All right. Psoriasis, wow. So lately, I've already worked with 3 to 4 people, 3 to 4 clients of mine who has been suffering from psoriasis. So see, psoriasis is pure past life karmic stories plus lot of traumas in this life when it comes to the parents. Okay? So what will happen here is, what is the skin of the body? It's a protection. It's covering everything. Just imagine yourself without the skin. Everyone in the group. I'm not talking about only this person who has texted me. How will you feel? All the veins and everything seen outside here, and there's no skin covering your body. How will you feel? When you see a scratch, someone, who got hurt, and, something that has happened, you won't be able to see that the bleeding and all. You just start feeling, my God, I can't see this in that way. So now imagine that the protection of the body has an issue. So that means you need to completely understand that where you're not feeling safe or being protected. Yeah. And as I told you before I started with this topic, psoriasis is a huge karmic story. Hmm. So I will tell you an example. I had a person who is going through the psoriasis right now. And when we started doing healing for the person, we understood, because it was a very start stage. It just started for the person, not even 4 to 5 months now. So when we were doing healing, when I was doing the healings for that person, we have realized that, the person had a lot of traumatic childhood. Yeah? And especially when she was very small, she saw a lot of paranormal activities around her. Yeah? So that created a lot of fear inside her, fear of survival. And the fear of survival was so deep that it again got created, a lot of skin issues, because she felt that I'm not safe at all. Again, this got connected to the past life of the person, with the person has gone through a lot of negativity of the life. So obviously I'm not going to go to the deeper topic of that, but somewhere you need to understand what is the karmic learning behind that. So maybe you're not able to understand what is the karmic learning of that. If you understand that, then it will get more easier for you to at least reduce the intensity of the psoriasis of your body. Hmm? And if anything, you can just text me or you can ask me, I'll let you know. Okay, so another person here, I'm suffering from identity crisis. How do I deal with? Wow, my favorite topic, identity crisis here. So basically what will happen, when the person is going through identity crisis, that means, the person is not accepting itself. Hmm? Why the person will not accept itself? Because the person has replaced its original self with expectations of the parents. So for an example, suppose in the womb there is a male child, and the parents, they were expecting the female child. Or maybe there was a female child and they were expecting the male child. Or not only this, maybe it's an unplanned child. They are not ready for the child right now. Or maybe they suddenly got to know, okay, we are becoming parents, and we are, the responsibility is coming up in the life and we are not ready for that. It could be anything. Okay. But when there is an rejection in the body towards the sexuality, especially, or as a person, then the identity issues come in the life. So I'm telling you the core part of it. Yeah? So before that, so to the user, when we were talking about psoriasis, I forgot to tell you the affirmation here. You have to do the affirmation, I am safe and I'm being protected totally and completely. Or you can say, I trust the safety of my own self. Yeah? So coming back to the identity thing. So first thing that you need to understand is what was in the womb. So when you were in the womb, what was the story behind that? It could be only 1 second thought of the mother. I'm not saying that the entire 9 months mother or father has thought the same thing, that okay, nay, we want male, we want female, or we don't want this, we want that. Okay. But it is all about, it's about how you perceived it. So what will be the reaction of the child when the parent is expecting something else? The child will be, I'm going onto the earth, trusting this female and trusting that male to be the provider to me. And if they are not accepting me, what will happen to me? So let me become a good child of the person, and then I will see all everything coming to me easily. So you start becoming the pleaser to the parents. And to become the pleaser, what you're sacrificing, what is the payoff here? Your identity, that is your sexuality basically. So once you reclaim it back and you understand with the adult self of today now, that it is my right to receive from the parents all the love, compassion, and all the affection of the parents, yet not losing my own identity. So that will be the time where you will start claiming it back. But because it's a home story, I will suggest you that go in a very, fragile and deeper way to heal yourself. So the affirmation for this would be, I love and respect my sexuality completely. I repeat, I love and respect my sexuality completely. So when I'm talking about other people, if you feel it is resonating with you, feel free to write the affirmation and do same for you. Okay. Every time मुझे बहुत नींद आती है, after wake up also I feel that I need to sleep and I become lazy. Yes. So when you say that you know that you have slept the entire night, or maybe you were not able to sleep properly, it could be the any reason. But when you wake up in the morning and you feel that you're feeling still lazy and you feel that I need to sleep more, that means it could be two things. Okay. Either there is an acute depression that has started in you, and second thing would be that you're feeling too lonely in your life, doing everything by your own self. So in that order, what will happen? You start leaking lot of body energies here. When you leak lot of energies of your body, you cannot regenerate that energy at during your night sleep. And this will further will create more and more depression in the person. So try to understand that, try to review your life once. And in this review, try to understand that what you feel with your life right now. No matter, you could be a successful person, I don't know whether you're successful, whether you're not successful, or what your lifestyle is, but still I will tell you, review your life once and check, do you really have that one particular thing that you're looking for? So if I'm thirsty, if I drink water, I'll be satisfied, I'll be happy. But if I'm thirsty and you give me the costliest drink of the world, I won't be satisfied, because my need is water here. Okay. So it doesn't matter if I'm drinking 1 lakh drink or, some very expensive drink of the world. I need that 10 rupees water means I need that 10 rupees water here. So try to understand that what is that one thing that you're hunting for and you're not able to get that in your life. Once you understand that, it will be easier for you to overcome all this thing, and it will give you a lot of, instead of leaking the energy, you'll start feeling good with your life and with your own self. So the affirmation here is, I value myself and my desires completely. Okay. So going to nest, having sleeping problem after hysterectomy, can you help me? Okay. So if you, are you under medication now? Hmm? So whether you are on the medication or not, because you have gone through the issue of your life, it could be that, there's a lot of trauma in the body. So now, if you really want to overcome, you see, now there's a difference. The previous caller wanted to understand why she feels, drained out even after she sleep. But here you had health conditions, and that health conditions has created so much trauma in your life that you're not able to sleep now. So first you have to release all the side effects and all the traumas from your body and take back the trust on your body and on your well-being. When you do that, there is a possibility that slowly your body and your mind will relax. It will trust the survival inside you, and it will help you to get the better sleep. If not, you can text me anytime on WhatsApp. And the affirmation for you is, I trust my survival and my well-being. Yeah. Okay. So very interesting question. In which chakra past life karmas are stored and how to release it? And suggest me how to work on it. So first of all, I'll tell you one thing, that, there is no particular chakra that holds the past life. It could be any chakra that is holding your past life beside the crown chakra and the third eye chakra. Okay. Because usually crown chakra and third eye chakra usually does not hold. It goes into the vast vision. Hmm? So if you want to understand that where the past life has been stored in the chakras, you need to understand what the struggles you're facing right now. So if you understand, so suppose if you're struggling with a lot of emotional issues, then you need to understand your heart chakra. If you're not able to express yourself clearly and properly, then you need to understand your throat chakra. If you feel that, I feel very weak, very powerless, I feel very helpless, then you need to check your solar chakra. If you're not able to enjoy your life, then you need to check your sacral chakra. If you feel threat on survival, then you need to check your root chakra. So there are many minor and major chakras. So there are 7 major and number of minor chakras. Chakras cannot define your past life, but your emotions can. Hmm? So try to understand which emotion is, it's there always in your mind and you're not able to overcome that emotion, even though you have tried a lot. So that can be indication of the past life. Hmm? So I release all the hangover of the emotions right now, right here. I release all the hangover of the emotion right now, right here. Hmm? You're welcome. Okay, so for psoriasis, the affirmation is I trust my safety and my well-being completely. See, if you're not remembering whatever you gather, that means that somewhere there's a part of you that is not wanting to overcome the problem. Okay, so if you're not able to remember anything, it itself says that there's lot of parts of you that has been dead already. You're emotionless, so you're dying every time. You're dying with one part of you. So when that happens, you won't be able to remember, or you won't be able to work towards your well-being. So when it is happening, I'll suggest you to sit under the sunlight 15 minutes in the morning and just say that I take back the zeal towards my life. I take back the zeal towards my life. And one thing I would like to tell everyone, please don't ask me to repeat the affirmation, because the problem is when I say the affirmation, I say in the flow. So I may not be able to give you the exact affirmation that I have given to the previous person. Sometime it could be, sometime it could not be. So whatever is coming up in the flow, please accept that. Even though I'm repeating the affirmation with your request, it could be little here and there. Hmm? Okay, so I'm glad that you're back here, even though you have so much internet issues there. If anything, you can text me here so that we can answer you. I think you would have missed the introduction with that. Hmm? You're welcome. Okay. Hello, Dr. Kirti. How to work on the heart chakra and how to heal the heart chakra. Thank you. All right. So, as I told you, the heart chakra is what here, your heart, the organ heart. So your heart chakra is, known for the emotions, any sort of emotion. Your mind does not understand negative or positive emotion. If you say to your mind, I'm happy, your mind will not start laughing. If you say to your mind, I'm sad, your mind will not start crying. Mind will only know, okay, there is an emotion here. Your heart will understand that, because when you're feeling the pain here, or you're feeling something here, whether it is happy or whether you're not happy, it's felt here. So everything that you store emotionally mostly goes to the heart chakra. And if the life has been very harsh on you, you're overloaded with the emotions here. It could be fear, it could be anxiety, it could be anything that you see around, it could be traumas, anything that you feel emotionally is getting stored here. So what you can do is to heal your heart chakra. There is already, on the YouTube, there is already one, for a heart chakra healing, there's already a video on the YouTube. You can go on that. I'm writing here to everyone. Okay. Toshni Institute. So this is my channel. Go to the channel. Okay. And while going to the channel, you will get to know that what all is there. Okay. This is what it is. All right. So there you will get the videos towards the heart chakra healing. Follow the video for 21 days and start, while following the video, start releasing it out completely. The more you will release out, the more you're going to feel good with that. Okay. How to make myself physically strong and active? Good question. So it's like, how to, dry myself under the rain. Very good question. Okay. So the thing is, like, when, every day you're going through something or the other in your life, and if you're storing those things inside you without knowing why and what is happening around you, you're never going to feel physically strong and active. Hmm? So to feel strong and active, you need to accept the life and the traumas of the life as if you've enjoyed it. Take everything like an experience towards your life. The more you take your life as an experience and forgive each and everyone, including your own self, forgiving each and everyone, including your parents, hmm, because they did what they could do. They only know that way of loving you or taking care of you. And whatever way you have done with your children, if you have children, so whatever you have done, whatever you have treated your children, it was the way you got it from the parents. So you didn't know anything what to do differently in your life. So what you need to do is you need to forgive yourself, your parents, and everyone around you. That will help you to bring back the drained energy inside the body. Collect yourself back from everywhere. So the more you collect yourself back from everywhere, you will see the integrity and grounding happening inside you. And that is definitely going to help you to feel strong and also to feel active. Hmm? So the affirmation to this is, I'm strong to forgive myself and to forgive everyone around me. Hmm? And the affirmation for the heart chakra is, I allow the flow of emotions easily, quickly, and naturally. I allow the flow of emotions easily, quickly, and naturally. You're welcome. So if you feel there's a lot of grief inside you, we have already, like, I think you joined later, but we have started with the grief story here, saying that when you feel there's a lot of grief inside you, the only way to overcome the grief here is to feel that grief, cry it out, allow the emotions, the tears to flow through you. The more you allow the tears and emotions to flow through you, every time when you do this, see that you're overcoming that grief. Because overcoming the grief is very important here, accepting the loss. And that will definitely will help you to become, to become stronger towards that grief, towards the loss. Hmm? All right. So, how to move from a stuck situation where a tenant is not moving out of the building and how to get closure smoothly. Brilliant. Okay. So, when you feel that you're not able to let go of somebody in your life, whether it is your tenant, whether it is relationship, whether it is anyone around you need to understand one thing here is that everyone outside is the mirror of inside you. So, see the which part of you is wanting the attention here for the closure of the trauma of your life. Once you are able to figure that out, it will be easy for you to remove the tenants also. Either you will come into good terms and conditions with each other, or it will be easier for you to remove that person out. And if you need to understand which part of you is getting so traumatic and wanting the attention, then you need to really look into your own self. So I heal myself completely. The affirmation is, I heal myself completely. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hmm. So the next question here that I'm taking here is, okay. Okay. Okay, you're welcome. So here, see, the person is wanting to know. I don't know how many people are comfortable with this question, but the person is wanting to know that person can sense there is some energy, the presence around the person here. So I don't know how many of you are ready for this answer, but see, there is a presence almost everywhere. When you have an open portal inside your body, so if the door is open, then anything can enter inside. So in the same way, if there are emotional portal that is common between you and the energy, then it is very easy for the energy to come around you and to play with your emotions. So when there is a vacuum inside you, then only the energy can enter you. So once you release that vacuum, when you overcome the void inside you, when you work on the emotions, then no matter how much anyone else will try, the energies will not enter your body. Yeah? And when the energies are not entering your body, then that is the time that you have taken back the completeness of you. It's like a bliss kind of a stage. So if you are feeling that there is a presence, then first thing is you need to understand what is the void inside you. So it could be the void of anger, it could be the void of irritation, it could be void of helplessness, it could be the void of frustration, depression, it could be anything. All right. So try to understand once at least that why there is a void inside you. And for overcoming that void, it will help you to overcome that energy also. So right now you can say to yourself, the affirmation could be, I disassociate myself with this negative energies. I disassociate myself with the negative energies inside and outside me. And when you do that, it will be easy for you to overcome these energies. If not, we are always here to help you. Hmm? So anyone else would like to ask something? Because again, I see the repeated questions coming up here. Again, the question of negativity, the question of chakras here. So we have already answered you with these questions. If you want, we are live on the YouTube. You can go on to the YouTube and you can check the videos, or you can go through the recording once again. And when you talk about chakras, there all 7 chakras are there on my YouTube channel that you can follow. You can take, every night you can listen, for chakra one by one. Either you can take every day, you can go with one chakra, or you can repeat the same chakra for 7 days and then you can shift to another chakra. So when you're doing that, you will feel that, okay, when I'm releasing it out, I'm feeling sorted. So when you feel sorted, that is the time to stop that chakra and go to the next chakra. Hmm? And I hope that I've answered you that how, when and where to stop and how to understand. The question was when and where to stop and how to understand the chakra is healed. Hmm? So this is the answer to that. So when you feel that you're sorted and you feel that when you can feel the flow of energy inside you, you will see that chakras are sorted. But that does not mean that it is completely sorted and it won't come back. Keep on working on yourself slowly and steadily. You will see a lot of changes coming up. Hmm? All right. So all of you, thank you so much for coming here. And I hope that I have covered all the questions. I have not missed anyone's. If if that is the thing, you can text me again. We are here to help you always. And every Saturday, I'm planning to go with this. You're welcome. Every Saturday, I'm planning to go with the open house discussion, and I would really appreciate people who want to come out and talk and to appreciate or maybe to ask something or to question about certain things, any confusions in the life. I would definitely appreciate that, even though if you don't want to text, because this will create a lot of energy flow. And because we all are into the same boat, it will help each other to learn, grow, and to get healed. Yeah. So you're welcome. So the thing is, like, I've already texted. Yeah. Yes. So it's going to be 9 p.m. Indian time. Okay. So you need to check according to your timings there. So it's going to be 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Hmm? So for today, I think this is it. And anything you can send your any other questions, you can send me on WhatsApp group Toshni Institute that you're already linked with. And in that group, we are planning to send affirmation every day. If you're looking for any particular information, you can text me in that group. I'll try to cover it up. Hmm? And if there anything that you would like to, talk in the personal or take any healings towards it, you can text me personally instead of texting in the group if you wish to. All right? You're welcome here. Hmm? I'm glad that you understood that, and I'm glad that you're benefiting with it. You're welcome. Hmm? So, all of you, good night, take care, and get in touch with your own self to understand what is happening inside you, because the solution to every question is within you. The more you connect to your own self, the more you see the flow of energy through you. You will feel enlightened, you will feel good about your own self. So, first thing that you need to do here is love and accept yourself the way you are. Drop all the judgments and start accepting yourself the way you are. Okay. So one last question, because this is very important. Yes, I can associate to the energies of your questions. How do we disassociate the energies of the questions that we have gone through in this session? So if you are into this session, you are hearing this, that means there's something that needed to shift in you. Don't worry, just allow the flow of energy towards your betterment and it is going to help you. Okay. Thank you for writing the affirmation. I love and accept myself totally and completely. Keep saying this to yourself. Enjoy your day. See you next week. And if you wish anyone else can benefit, they would like to join here, you can send the link. Yeah? Thank you. Bye. I love you too. Bye. Okay. And if you want to visit my website, yeah, okay, I'll answer that. If you want to visit my website, you can visit on toshniinstitute.com. TOSHNI, toshniinstitute.com. And if you want to reach me, you want to contact me over the WhatsApp or you want to call me, you can call me on 9966107510. Okay, so this was